It was a story that began with tragedy but blossomed into a heartwarming journey of hope. Passersby, going about their daily lives, were drawn to a heart-wrenching sight: two tiny kittens, so fragile and delicate, lying alone on the pavement. These were the lone survivors of a litter that fate had dealt a cruel hand to. Abandoned and left to fend for themselves, these babies were in desperate need of love. As the news spread, compassionate souls swiftly intervened. These helpless kittens, just born into a harsh world, were far from being ready to face its challenges. Their mama cat was nowhere to be found, leaving them shivering and hungry. With their lives hanging by a thread, they were transported to a local animal shelter, a safe haven where their second chance at life began. The condition of the kittens was dire, their tiny bodies weak and cold, their survival uncertain. The shelter's volunteers, with unwavering determination, saw past their frailty and recognized the flicker of life within them. They were sisters, the sole survivors of their litter, and they were named Rose and Merlot. Urgently placed in an incubator to regulate their delicate body temperatures, the sisters clung to life. Merlot, the slightly larger of the two, emerged first, a tiny beacon of strength in the midst of adversity. It was evident from the start that she bore a protective instinct towards her sister, Rose. Even as they transitioned from the incubator, Merlot's watchful eyes never strayed far from Rose's side. The days turned into nights, and dedicated caregivers worked tirelessly to nurse these fragile souls back to health. The kittens were fed through a feeding tube every hour, a labor of love that began to yield results. With each passing day, their appetites grew, their movements became more animated, and their curiosity about the world around them bloomed. Their once feeble mewls transformed into spirited meows, a chorus of determination and life. Their bond, forged in the crucible of adversity, remained unbreakable. Whether it was the anticipation of mealtime or the need for companionship, Rose and Merlot's meows resonated with an unspoken understanding. As the weeks passed, the transformation was nothing short of miraculous. From two fragile kittens barely holding onto life, Rose and Merlot emerged as vibrant, thriving beings.